Ha 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 ha, Steve. Right, the fourth reason why you're bad at maths. SI numbers. System International, it's a French thing. We use this every single day. And I can't stress it enough, especially in engineering, but a lot of it, especially in engineering, I can't really say that. Science as well. And across life, you will see SI numbers. And you need to be able to deal with them properly. Not dealing with them properly means you'll get massive, massive errors in calculations. Let's have a bit of a closer look at this one. Right, if you've ever measured something with a ruler, you will have used millimeters. Millimeters. Now, meter is the unit. Milli is the SI number. Milli, right, if we just get rid of that a second, milli is times 10, any number, 20 millimeters is 20 times 10 to the power of minus 3. It's in meters. Don't change it from meters, millimeters to meters. It's in meters. Millimeters. 20 millimeters is 20 times 10 to the 3 minus 3 meters. We don't need to move decimal places. Leave it as 20. If you try and move the decimal place, you will ruin, well, I say ruin it. You can ruin your calculations. You have to be able to you have to be able to recognize SI numbers and use them as they are. Don't change anything unless you're really, really good. Let's have a look at all the SI numbers. Back to me pen. We just did milli. And we know that is times 10 to the minus 3. That's a 3. Right, you've probably heard of kilometers because you're in America or whatever. Not America. America uses miles. Across the world, many people use kilometers. We're aware of kilometers. 1 kilometer is 1,000 meters. It's not in kilometers, it's in meters. Kilometers. K times 10 to the 3. 20 kilometers is 20 times 10 to the 3 meters. We don't need to change the decimal place. Above that, you'll have mega times 10. Mega is times 10 to the 6. You might have megavolts, or megawatts more, like megavolts is massive. Megawatts would be 1,000,000 watts times 10 to the 6 watts. 360 megawatts, massive number. 360 megawatts is 360 times 10 to the 6 watts. We don't need to move decimal places. We don't need to add zeros. Times 10 to the 6, done. Above that, kilo, mega, giga is times 10 to the 9. You might have a gigabyte of storage on your computer. 10 gigabytes, 10 times 10 to the 9. Don't change decimal places. Don't add zeros. Above giga, tera. Times 10 to the power of 12. It's easy. If it says T, if it says capital T, terabytes, times 10 to the 12 bytes. It's in bytes. Okay? Below, let's look down the scale a bit. We've got milli. We'll have below that micro times 10 to the minus 6. Micrometer measures in micrometers. Okay, a micrometer. 20 micrometers is 20 times 10 to the minus 6 meters. We don't need to move decimal places. It's there. It's done. Below micro, nano times 10 to the minus 9. Below nano, milli, micro, nano, pico times 10 to the minus 12. That's for engineering. That's as big a list as you're ever going to need to remember. But you need to be able to reel these off just like that. You need to be able to recognize them. When you see them, put the SI number on the end. leave them. It couldn't be more simple if you just stick to the SI numbers. If you don't, you might be brilliant at transposition. You might be brilliant at your order of equations and brilliant at fractions. If you get these wrong, you'll be 10 times out, 100 times out, 1,000 times out. Your decimal place can change equations by multiple millions of times. Don't mess this up. Get used to using them.